Yeah, congratulations. Obviously, a very impressive victory tonight, and the fight was as entertaining as I think everybody wanted it to be. So, how are you feeling right now about your performance?
I feel great. Very happy for the performance. Performance bonus also. Very happy with that. God is good. What can I say? I'm very happy with today. Well, whatever we earned it, that was for long work we've done. Me and my team. Shout out to all of them. I could not. I could not be able to do that without them. Yeah.
Two strikers. We knew obviously two of the best strikers in the game. I think we knew what kind of fight we were going to see. But did anything surprise you, or did things go exactly as the way you kind of envisioned it tonight?
I don't know how this guy is hydrating, man. Yesterday he showed up very skinny, very small. Today was looked to me like the Usman Kamaru size, like the big welterweight guy type of guy. His punches were strong, his kicks were strong. He looked very strong to me. But as I said, level of striking is a little bit different. He's amazing. He's good, very good for MMA, whatever he has done. But you can read. I don't know. I don't want him to downgrade him. He's very good, highest level or high level, I would say. But when you come from kickboxing and you kickbox on the highest level, then you can see some of the techniques clearly. When he starts, okay, you know it. He's gonna come. He's gonna do this. Okay, now you know what's coming. And I'm a fast guy, and I believe this helped me a lot. All the technique we've done at the gym, we worked. My lifetime job, what I have done in karate and kickboxing, now what I'm doing at Kings in MMA, all these together, it's kind of the unites everything. That's why I feel like I'm a complete guy today.
And maybe this is part of it. You heard him, and then you started going for the choke, and I think a lot of us were surprised to see you trying to get a submission. Was that something that you kind of wanted to do to prove a point, or was it just the best technique available at that point?
Yes, I really wanted to do that. That would be definitely for my boy Benil Darius. Shout out. Unfortunately, I didn't finish the guy with submission, but I'm not angry on it, right, Benny?
And obviously, he's a dangerous guy, but it seemed like once you had him hurt, you knew I can finish him. I mean, is that kind of what was going through your head, that it's time to stop the fight now?
Yeah, when I had him on a submission, I knew I could adjust and do a little better submission, because lately I've been doing this for all of at the team who helped me. When we roll, I was doing a lot and it was working very well. And but when I knocked him down and when I felt him off, I was doing submission, and then I decided, okay, he defended the Dars, then I turned to arm triangle. Then once he defended, and when I turned, then I felt that, okay, why I would let energy go in this when I'm a striker, and this is what I do. So I let him stand up and finish the fight. It was kind of, I realized the momentum. I didn't let my energy go for the submission to, okay, like I'm hard-headed, I have to do the submission. Definitely, I could, but would be definitely more risk. What if I got tired and my muscles would get tired? Why to let the momentum go?
Yeah, no question. Last thing for me is that you had a great call out ready. You said, you're willing to be a backup for a title fight, or, Max Holloway would be a great matchup. Dana was here. We asked him. He said he wasn't ready to comment yet, ready to plan yet. But when would you need it to know? That if you wanted to be a backup for the title fight, how much, notice do you need? When does that have to be secured for you?
All my fights were like the 1 week, 2 week notice before. This is the first fight, I believe. With Cub, I had also a little bit of time, and in this fight, I had time to prepare. Rest of the fights, my fight was like very short notice, 2 weeks notice, all of them. So when they call you for title, I'll be right there. If somebody say this word now and confirms at least like what is 1%, I'm gonna stay in Vegas and keep training here. Uh, I'll go in Huntington. I'll be in prepared Kings again, where I train. That's where my place, and I'm driving like 3.5 hours. I'll be here, so or fly, whatever. Title is different for me. I can fight anytime when title comes. So yeah, yeah. And honestly, I was calling Max before, and that's something that I wanted before. Now it's my time. It's a Giga time. Conor era is done. Khabib retired. Who else? George St. Pierre is retired. Now it's a Giga time. It's different. So guys, make sure to put yourself on a Giga train and ride with me.
Giga to your right, please. Giga to your right. Do you think the diversity of your strikes was a difference? You were throwing hands and your kicks were to the leg, to the body, and you threw a couple kicks to the head, and mostly he was attacking your legs. Do you think that versatility you showed in the diversity of your striking was a big difference in the fight?
I didn't get the question again, please.
Do you think that the diversity of your strikes, all the different types of strikes you threw,
Yeah.
to the leg, to the body, to the head, and plus your hands, and he was mainly going after your legs, do you feel like that was a big difference in the fight in your favor?
Definitely, when you mix it up with the head and body, go to low kick, it opens up more. It opens more opportunity, and then I almost forgot about my punches. Then I was like, okay, now is the time finally to go for the punches. Then I mix it up with head kick, body kick, and some of the punches, and I saw the punches were working, and then I stick with punches. Honestly, okay, I'm not gonna lie now because fight is done. I had a lot of injuries for this fight. It was a very big challenge for me to stay on this fight. 80% of the people who were supporting me for this fight told me that maybe we reschedule, maybe we do this, maybe we do that. And my close people, my family and my team, they know what I was dealing with. I had the knee problems, I had bicep tear, I had my right hand, I have 3 bones damaged. Even today, I was planning to use more like elbow and not too many right hand. But when time comes, I don't feel nothing in the fight. Right now, also, I don't feel nothing. Yeah, it was very big challenge.
Well, just to play the devil's advocate on that, then, it's such an important fight in your career, and you knew that you needed to win this to get to where you want to be. So why did you go through with it, given the fact that you were not anywhere near 100%?
My life was always a big challenge to me. I never said no to opportunities, and if I would say, I would be feeling. I know what type of character I have. If I say no and something happens, then I would regret this a lot. And I know this is my time. I've been in even more challenges I had in my life, and when I worked hard, I fasted. I fasted for 8 weeks, but in Orthodox Christianity, we have a fasting of different, like religion fasting. And I fasted that way. I trained. It was a challenge to me to do everything. But when you pass all this and when you put all the hard work, I believe God pays you back. And I believed in this for every second. Even I had the biceps tear or the meniscus tear or LCL or whatever injuries I had.
I just want to make sure I understood what you said. Did you have fasted for 8 weeks in the past, but not during this fight preparation, was
For
it?
this fight week, for this fight week till recovery process, till yesterday.
Wow. So what do you do to nourish your body as you're doing that fasting and everything? Like, how do you replenish your body? Because obviously you're expending a lot in training.
Uh, I was feeling more clean, more spiritually well, more stronger. So all these helped me, all these helped me and gave me the power. I felt the God was always with me. So
And finally, for me, Max obviously is one of the great boxers, strikers in the game. Um, obviously he's a great all-around fighter, but was it just the fact that he is such a great striker that made you want to fight him, or is it also because he's considered the greatest featherweight by many people of all time? And did that draw you, if you could beat the greatest featherweight, that might put you in position for a title shot?
guys, I was supposed to fight top five guy, and this would be my bridge to title, and nobody agreed to fight me from top five at the moment. So I fought Edson, who is the biggest name, one of the biggest names, definitely maybe the biggest name in top five. And I believe now I deserve title shots. For Max was the case that he was calling himself the best boxer. Now they were calling the best striker to Edson. So I already passed this test, and now I'm kind of holding the best striker in the sport. So when you are, I mean, striking, boxing is a part of the striking, right? So I feel like the best boxer is under best striker. So what can I say?
Giga, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
We talked a few days back at Media Day, so congrats on winning the BMF belt.
I love it.
How different was Edson for you tonight as opposed to when you were Edson for your you were mimicking him, getting your team ready, like, okay, I'm gonna be Edson for you. So when you pretended to mimic him, have his style, how much different was he tonight when you were in there with him, not mimicking Barboza?
Uh, I have a best team, my friend. I have trained Kings under Master Rafael Cordeiro. I have my teammates like Benil Darvish, Marvin, Kelvin, all those guys like the highest level. Miles Simpson from Amsterdam, the world champion in kickboxing, he came to support me. Christian Rodriguez, Michael Perez trained with the best, the conditioning coaches. We planned this very well and we knew what he was going to do. Every single move he did, I knew what was coming. I, of course, my experience of the striking, what I've done before, but besides this, when we sit down, when we planned all this, we know what he was gonna bring on the table. Either would be what type of kicks it would be, what type of punches it would be. We expected a little bit more wrestling, which he didn't do it, but yeah, it was very easy to read him. You know, he's very strong, man. Like very strong compared to the guys who I fought in UFC. He's definitely the stronger kicker, stronger puncher guy, but very predictable to me. Very.
We saw a little bit more axe kicks. Well, if you could explain that, what was the opening you saw? Because I saw a lot more of that tonight than before.
Uh, X kicks before or now, you mean?
Tonight.
Oh, this guy is a flashy guy, brings to the table some highlights. I wanted to tell him that if me and you were standing in octagon and somebody gonna be called highlight guy, that's gonna be me. So I brought X kick. I believe, did spinning too. Yeah, and he didn't do anything like that. So it says a lot to me.
Excellent. And lastly, you're going to be talked about this whole week. Everybody's going to match you up with everybody. If it's not the title, if it's not Max Holloway, what's the next option?
I'm not even interested with anything.
Okay?
Yeah. Why? Like everybody say no before to me, and I've been told that now you're gonna fight top five guy and then you fight title, and top 5 guys didn't agree. Nobody agreed. And that's why I fought Edson, who is bigger name than top 5. So I want to see myself on a top 5 ranked in next week, whatever, like top 3 actually. I want to be in top 3 because there is a guy who, since I got into UFC, he has not even fought. You know, I'm not even at 2 years. And I fought 7 fights. This guy did not even fight. Why he should be in top 3 and me like whatever they're going to put me. I have to be there. I deserve a title shot next time. There is no other word.
Thank you, sir. Congrats.
Like
on the
prove
win.
me wrong, guys. You know, like if I say something that does not make sense, you know, but this is what I believe from all of my heart. Because when I see the resume, what I've done, like, yeah,
Thank you. Congrats on the win.
appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Real quick, guys, big shout out to my team. As I mentioned before earlier, my manager, Ali Abdelaziz, who's going to bring me to title soon. My coach, Master Rafael Cordeiro. Miles Simpson, the Christian Rodriguez, Michael Perez, Chase Your Dream. Penel Darius, brother, thank you for all the help. All my sponsors, Acharabet, Petrogas Energy Group, Monster, finally, we got a special sponsor. Rifle, Saigon Sports Club. Who else? Petrogas, I already said. So much love, Models Company, and everybody. Thank you very much. You guys gonna see me soon.